واحد اثنين ثلاثة أربعة. Hi Kamsa. I'm Helena and I'm 22 years old from Egypt, based in Dubai. Okay, just see you. Yeah. So I'm not looking to the camera. Like, it's not there. Sorry, camera, you're not there. So I have been based in Dubai for the past 2.5 years, and I grew up back in Egypt. It's a small island, not a lot of people know about, but yeah. It's called Ras Al Bar. The colors of my childhood, rainbow. Fluid in all ways. I think I grew up in a very interesting household, and honestly, they just kind of let you do anything and everything. If you know the amount of sports that I did when I was young, you would be surprised. So I did so many, like professionally, like swimming, basket, tennis, volleyball. We did karate, we did even football. It's just, it never ended, honestly. Not really, I didn't have it like that. I just thought it's fun. It was always just from one sport to another, and just the group, the community that you have with like games and stuff. So I wanted to be an artist, a performer actually, and I think this is what I'm doing, but just I never imagined the approach to how I want to be. So my mom is a multi-artist. I don't think she had that term in the 70s, but I have to say that she is. She used to do our dresses, did my makeup, did my hair, do all my assignment. Like, we drove together, played piano together. I got it from like far. I think it was in the house. A lot of my brothers and sisters, they do also like many kind of art forms. It was just there all the time, you know what I mean? I just grew up and I kind of understood my way of art. And for me, art is a self-expression. So I'm simply expressing myself. Embrace the discomfort, really, because a lot of change comes from things that we don't like to face or things that we don't like to see. And it could be as simple as, I don't like this shirt on me today, but I'm going to take it off. Rather than taking it off, like, kind of challenge yourself, decide it in a different way that you could like it. And that's a very small step on figuring out yourself. And it's all these small, tiny steps that eventually just leads you to like a bigger picture of like, oh, this is who I am. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. I also want to advise that take care of your outer look as much as your inner, outside of society's norm. Like, it's not like, don't follow the trends because it's the trends, but kind of implement it in your way and your personality. Be thoughtful towards the things that you do and wear and be and say. And I think it's just really part of being an artist. Aside from being part of the industry, I have worked on myself in any major, in any region, in any culture or like field, to simply be out of the box. Because I realized that being out of the box is my way of trying to find who I am. Because if I allow myself to be in boxes that wherever I am, it's not just about this region, they will put me in, I will not find myself. I will be identified as this person that says this about me, or like this culture that frames me that way. You know what I mean? Generally, in this region or outside of this region, you need to understand the patterns that we're in and kind of get out of it. The challenge that I would say in this region, in good and bad, the good side is that we have diversity in cultures and ethnicities, so it's quite like accessible for many ways to explore yourself. But the difficult part about it is that it's slow based. Like, things are moving way slower than the rest of the world, even though I see that the region here has as equal as the rest of many other places. You know what I mean? I'd love to go to Japan. I really think it's a place that would allow me to grow more. Like, it's just crazy out there, in an amazing way. So I think it's just crazy fits with me so well. I think like maximalist, edgy, and experimental. Those are like 3 words that I would identify myself with, like explain, yeah. I have this thing where I learn a lot faster when I watch things. So sometimes people listen to podcasts to learn about new things. I'd rather watch the experience. So maybe like a movie or like an animation or an anime, whatever, you know what I mean? Some visuals. And it could even be a still photo. So nature, any incident that happens in the world, I'm always inspired by it. And I think it's kind of my way of being inspired, but there's just many aspects to it. Like I have, Pinterest, when you go through it a lot, it starts to show you all the things that you're interested in, but in different ways. So I'm also going to say Pinterest after you make like all your page and everything. Well, because honestly, the amount of work that you could get to see now from different worlds and all the other artists that are doing is very inspiring. Many cultures as well. Like I don't tap just into my own culture. I tend to go to Asia a lot, like India, Japan, Korea. I go a lot to also old like European vibes, but like the little bit of French. But you see, like I mix it, like some of this and some of that. It's always like little bits that I have in, and it just makes the whole picture. And I think that's why I say experimental, because I would get an earring that doesn't work with this outfit, but I'll put it on and I'll make it work. So I don't have a fashion idol. That's the thing. I'm very particular with the people that I follow on social media because of the impact that I have. I'm always constantly on social media, so I make sure I have certain people on. But I wouldn't per se say that one of them is my idol, because they all inspire me generally. Their feed, even just like my friends as well, like their style, the way that they choose to express themselves. And I think for me, if I find an expressive art, any art form, that's inspiring. So my sister. You might not see that part of her, but she's so goofy. So goofy, I have no idea. I just literally posted a TikTok about it. So fun fact, we're born on the same birthday. So 31st of July, I'm 2002 and she's 1996, right? 1994? Yeah, I can't tell her age from that face. Anyway, we didn't get a chance to bond when we were younger, but right now we're very close, and God forbid, she makes me laugh so hard. The phrase of like, I pee a little bit? I never use it, but with her, I could. Like, I just pee a little bit. Yeah. Do you remember? Every honestly, you wouldn't know that, but I'm very picky. Like I'm a picky person. Like aside from the industry, that's why I was saying like I have different personalities in myself. Like in the industry, I'm experimental. Like in the art forms, but in my personal life, I'm picky. So yeah, I could be trying like new things every day that I'm not aware of. You know what I mean? Like food, drinks, or like I don't know, like places, even like just ways of like living or being like, I don't know. I don't have anything specific in my brain. We do sometimes. Yeah, we do sometimes celebrate together. This summer we went to Poland together for a festival for 7 days. We were just in a tent together, just enjoying our time. I know. It's actually really cool. Like people should be jealous. Like I swear, like who would you find like a sister? Like you have almost an era age difference and you bond with them that much, and that's there's an actor that I love a lot, but I don't remember his name. Can I ask my sister? اسمه ايه الممثل اللي هو اسمه ايه ممثل اللي كان بيطلع في اعلانات رمضان كلها؟ مصري مصري كان بيطلع معروف ومات الله يرحمه، كان بيطلع وعمله اسمه حسن حسني. You sure? No? Can I look it up? حسن حسني؟ حسن حسني. So حسن حسني, Eminem, and possibly Michael Jackson. Oh no, stop! No, no. Okay, I have been off sugar for a while, okay? For like a week now. What really makes me happy? Expressing myself. Really deeply expressing myself every day. I don't think people do understand that because of the very dominant side of social media, that a lot of people do this thing for just like either like money or like fame or like whatever. And I do understand it because we lack a lot of expressive arts nowadays. Like if you really look at many celebrities and just figures that we have in the fashion and art industry, you're going to realize that they just have their own community and this is what they're working on. But there's not a lot of like big expressive art forms nowadays. So for me, I genuinely enjoy expressing myself and that brings me happiness. Like I could dress like this going to groceries and it's unrelated. I don't have to post it. You know what I mean? If anything, I'm going to say that I only show like 10 to 15% of what I do on social media. And it's not because I don't want to, but it's really a lot of work, you know? But yeah, self-expression for sure. So it's not easy to have a routine in this industry, to be fair. But a typical day would be waking up at like 5:30, 6:30 a.m. Working out if I have time. Taking some content, you know, since it's like the campaigns, so on. I have a kitten in the house, so it's like part of like every minute of my day, honestly. And a lot of the time just bothering my sister in the house, just passing by, ooh, you know, just, what are you doing? Let's do it together, you know? And just, yeah, calling family, checking on friends, all the time on just TikTok and Instagram, just studying what I want to do, like getting there. Currently I'm also like learning 2 languages, so I'm learning one that I don't want to say and the other is French. So there's one language that I don't want to say and the other one is French. Yeah. Don't want to out myself with some like future plans. But yeah. I think every person starts by like a lipstick from their mom's makeup, you know, and this is how it started. I literally started by an eyeliner and lipstick, and eventually I saw all the crazy arts and I was like, okay, let me try to put that on my face because, you know, I paint since I was 5. So I was like, why not just take that brush and like paint it on my face? Like I was that curious from like 5. I just painted it on my face. Just gradually I started to take it somewhere and I get to experiment with it on different aspects. So yeah, that's how I got into makeup. And I don't like to do traditional ones, but I would do it sometimes. So I like more alienated, shapes and forms. Yeah. So I used to speak French when I was younger because I was in Notre Dame. I don't speak it anymore, but I still do understand a little bit. So that's why I want to learn French again. And the other language, I don't want to say it because it's going to jinx the future plans that I have. You know what I mean? When you have plans and I just don't want to say you're manifesting it like deep down. And yeah, it's interesting, honestly. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I'm always on this shit. Like, nobody can take it from me. Like
next year.
Yes, like it's so tempting to just finish and be the top one in the league. You know what I mean? Yeah, my streak right now, I'm 20 days in. Yeah, I think I'm 20 days in. So, but I'm also on another app, so I'm learning on 2 apps. Because there's one that has different style with like a lot of like depth to the details. Another one that just, the lingo is just more on, you know, bit on the fun side. Yeah. Oh my God. That's a huge problem. if I could send a message to the world. Huh? No pressure. Not at all. Like, you know, the world is not on fire. We don't need to like fix anything and everything right now. None of us. Chill. No one's burning. What's happening? Sustainability can be a lifestyle to everyone. It's not a bougie thing. Free Palestine, free Congo. Be mindful with your life, everything and every aspect, and don't numb yourself. It's the most important part. A lot of people are so numb right now because of so many things that are happening, but I hope they just kind of take all that and put it somewhere. You know, all those feelings. I think it's so important to just get it out of the system for your own sake and for the rest of the world. I think we all need to hear what everyone's feeling truly, not just, hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. You know? God, no.